I got to tell you, one of my favorite writers is a gentleman by the name of Ray Herbert. He wrote a book called On Second Thought, and the subtitle is Outsmarting Your Mind's Hardwired Habits. Our brains are hardwired mentally. And he talks through, and by the way, this is a heavy hitter. This guy is a writer in residence at the Association of Psychological Sciences, teaches at major universities, he writes for all the magazines. I'm a big name guy. But he says something in this book that is so relevant to us in network marketing. I'm just going to quote him directly. Psychologists have a technical name for the kind of decision making most people make. They label it the default heuristic. Given the option of deciding or not deciding, deciding is always the far more difficult and effortful choice. It's cognitively wearying to study options and make choices, literally much like lifting weights. So it's much more efficient most of the time to simply not decide, to punt, to stick with the status quo, the norms, and the traditions. Ladies and gentlemen, I submit to you, Dr. Ray, this man is so right in what he says. When you are presenting the network marketing opportunity to people, don't give them a plethora, a myriad of choices that are going to seem like cognitive mental weightlifting to your prospects. Keep it simple, to the point. Use terminology that won't force them into a position where they think they're going to make all kinds of decisions which they don't want to make. Otherwise, they're just going to punt. A lot of people don't get into network marketing because we bowl them over with all kinds of facts and research and inordinate amounts of science, etc. No. Let me give you a simple tip. When you're talking to a prospect, simply explain to them one concept. You either want to make $30,000 to $50,000 a month and retire in 3 years wealthy and enjoy your family and the things you love doing, or you don't. If you do, I want you to go to my website and read the information, and then simply give them your website. Give them one website. When we prospect people in our industry, there's a tendency, because we're so excited about our products and our pay plan and our owners and the timing and everything, that we want to bowl them over with significant facts. Friends, I submit to you that this Dr. Ray Herbert is absolutely right. Because of the default heuristic, if you give people too many ideas in the first discussion, they would rather punt than join your MLM or network marketing company. Keep it simple in the exposure step when you're first approaching people. Get them to one website or one bit of information, and then have them call you back to explore more of the detailed analysis. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you give people too many choices to make, especially in the very first conversation, they will simply punt because making a decision seems too complicated. Hey, it's human nature. I'm Mark Yarnell. Thanks for joining me.